Okay, so the purpose of this video is going to be to show you how to finalize your vocab journal. So if you're looking to plan a vocab journal, you need to look for a different video. There's another video on how to plan this and set this up. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the template that's available to you on Edmodo to show you how to make a nice looking vocab journal on the computer. Now you can do this by hand as well, but it's going to be much easier for you on the computer. So this is the completed vocab journal template from Edmodo. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to use the information from our last video to actually complete this vocab journal. So if I go to my template here, I know that my word is ubiquitous. So where it says type my word, I'm going to type that in there. And this should come to you in the font of Arial Black, which is a nice heavy font, used for typesetting. So I want you guys to just make sure you don't have to use Arial Black, but you can use any font that you would like to use. I just want you guys to know how you can sort of format this, because it's important that your word is visible. I'll say that again. It is important that your word is visible. So the word ubiquitous is obviously a large word, and while I would like to put that all the way up to 72, it doesn't quite fit there. So what I'm going to actually do instead of playing around and getting all this, I'm going to leave it at 72, and then I'm going to go over, if you're in Microsoft Office, this is something that you can do. The shape outline I'm going to change to no outline, and the shape fill I'm going to change to no fill. And what this will let me do is it will actually let me stretch this out so that it can be seen from wherever. Now I know that I'm going to need to do a logograph. I have my really bad drawing of a McDonald's M. I can do one better than that. So if I go over to Google, then all I have to do is pull up McDonald's logo, and I've got my caps lock on, so you're going to have to forgive that. But if I pull up the McDonald's logo, I can literally just take this straight off of here, copy it, and go back to my template, and then simply just paste it in, if it will let me. Now see, that came up with a gigantic image here. What I want to do is I actually want to scale this way down, way down. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go to Format, Wrap Text, and we are going to go with a in front of formation. That will allow me to put the logo, up here where these margins are kind of blocking it off. So I'm going to position it kind of over here and maybe resize it a little bit so that it, looks nice there. I think that looks pretty good. So now all I need to do is start copying things over from my plan. This is why we plan. So I know it's an adjective, so I'm just going to go right here and I'm going to put adjective. I'm going to turn my caps lock back on. I just think this font looks so much better in caps. And then I'm also going to put my definition that I came up with, so appearing everywhere. And I just typed this out. Might want to give it a little bit of space here just to differentiate. That way I know this is my adjective and this is my definition. So this is in my own words, so I'm good on that. And I need to just copy over my synonyms. And you'll see here, it's as simple as typing it in. Common, I came up with hidden and rare. So you can see that I'm flying through this, and if I printed this out, this would be 100 because it's all organized. It is, it's looking really good here. Really quick tip, you see how my S is kind of off? If I turn that in, I wouldn't be very proud of that. So I'm going to keep just playing with it here. It looks like if I change it to 11, it fits. So, oop, don't want to do that. Looks like we got another one. Change that to 11. I'm going to write Honda and Civics. Now, presentation-wise, I just like to play and see if I can get it to maybe center a little better. In fact, maybe I'll do that with these as well. just so they look a little bit nicer, in my opinion. Honda Civics, and the last one I came up with was Oxygen. Now, the way I'm doing this is I'm holding Shift and pressing Enter, and that's kind of allowing me to control it and put it down more toward the middle. So, practice sentence, I want to just simply highlight this part and write out my practice sentence. And since I'm writing a sentence, I'm going to go ahead and take this off of caps lock. In the movie Star Wars, and I want to italicize that because it's a movie title. In the movie Star Wars, the Force is ubiquitous. And what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to underline that word. I want you guys to do that as well. Underline your word. The Force is ubiquitous. It shows up everywhere. Now I've got my practice sentence done. I'm going to do my morphemes, which I found out was ubiquity plus us. And because this is a suffix, I'm going to put that dash in front of it. Okay? Prefixes get the dash after it. Suffixes get the dash before it. So now I'm all set here. I've got everything set up here. And I think I'm going to move this more over toward the center just because I like how it kind of funnels down here. But that pretty much completes my vocab journal. What, that took me like 30 minutes. So now you know exactly what you need to be doing. Like I said, as long as you have it neat and clean looking, then you're going to be 100% on. Again, I want to emphasize your word should be visible across the room. So try to make that word as large as you can. All right, this is set and ready to turn in.